Hello again, and welcome back to another episode of the Rekindling the Legacy podcast. I am Professor Andrew Davis.
And I'm Dr. Juhi Gupta, and together we are here to retell the stories of some of the heroic women who fought for their freedom against all the odds and made India the nation it is today.
We are here courtesy of the Inclusive Futures Foundation, which is the sponsor of this podcast, and an NGO that does some remarkable work promoting women's and children's rights, working to build a safer environment, to improve healthcare and educational opportunities, and to promote culture all over the world. If you want to learn more about our work, you can find us online at theinclusivefuturesfoundation.com. Do give us a visit when you can.
And before we start, we would like to thank you for joining us on what we hope will be an inspirational journey through the lives and experiences of some of the underestimated, often unacknowledged, pioneering women who shaped Indian history.
So, who is going to be the hero of today's episode then, Jihi?
And today we are going to tell the story of Aruna Asaf Ali, an educator, activist, publisher, and the first mayor of Delhi city.
Born on July the 16th, 1909 in Kalka in the Punjab, Aruna emerged from a family rich in cultural and intellectual roots. Her father, Upanendranath Ganguly, hailed from what is now Bangladesh, and her uncle, Dhirendranath Ganguly, was a pioneering film director in India. Aruna received her education at Sacred Heart Convent in Lahore and at All Saints College in Nainital, later teaching at Gowalia Memorial School in Kolkata. Her early years were filled with a nurturing environment that encouraged her to pursue knowledge and to question the status quo.
In 1928, Aruna met Asaf Ali, a prominent Indian National Congress leader. Their union, transcending age and religious barriers, defied social norms. To no surprise, the family rejected their union. Aruna once recounted, and I quote, "My paternal uncle regarded me as dead. He even performed my shraddh," unquote. Yet, this resilience would define her life. Despite the challenges, Aruna's determination to live her life on her own terms was unwavering, setting the stage for her future activism.
That activism first took root in the early 1930s. In 1931, Aruna joined the Salt Satyagraha movement. Arrested at the age of just 21, she was the last political prisoner held from that satyagraha. Fellow women who'd been released refused to leave prison until she was freed as well. Their collective stand compelled Mahatma Gandhi to intervene, and that ultimately led to Aruna's release. That early act of defiance was just a precursor to a lifelong commitment to justice and equality.
She was imprisoned again in 1932, where she protested against the unjust treatment of prisoners through hunger strikes. Her defiance led to reforms, though she endured solitary confinement in Ambala. Despite these trials, Aruna's spirit remained unbroken. Her courage in the face of adversity inspired many, and her story became a symbol of resistance against oppression.
One of the defining moments of Aruna's early career came with the Quit India movement in 1942. With many of the top Congress leaders imprisoned, it was Aruna who presided over a historic session on August the 9th, 1942, and her that hoisted the Indian National Congress flag at Bombay's Gowalia Tank Maidan, symbolising defiance against British rule. This act etched her name as the heroine of the Quit India movement, later earning her the revered title, the Grand Old Lady of the independence movement. Her bold actions during this period were pivotal in the struggle for India's freedom.
Aruna went underground to evade arrest, editing the Congress magazine Inqilab, galvanizing youth participation. Despite several health issues and living under constant threat, she refused to surrender until 1946, when the arrest warrant was withdrawn. Her dedication to the cause was unwavering, and her efforts played a crucial role in mobilizing support for the independence movement.
Post-independence, Aruna's political journey evolved. Disenchanted with the Congress Party, she joined the Socialist Party in 1948 and later moved further left to join the Communist Party of India. A champion for women's rights throughout, she co-founded the National Federation of Indian Women in 1954. And as Delhi's first mayor in 1958, she spearheaded numerous social welfare initiatives, focusing on education, healthcare, and women's empowerment.
Aruna's life was marked by fearless activism and a strong commitment to justice. She maintained close ties with leaders like Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, even supporting the controversial emergency imposed by Indira Gandhi. Her relationships with these leaders were complex, reflecting her multifaceted approach to politics and social change.
She passed away on July the 29th in 1996, but her legacy endures to this day. Aruna Asaf Ali received the International Lenin Peace Prize in 1964, the Jawaharlal Nehru Award for International Understanding in 1991, the Padma Vibhushan in 1992, and posthumously the Bharat Ratna in 1997. Today, Aruna Asaf Ali Marg in New Delhi and commemorative stamps, amongst many other things, honour her memory. Her contributions to India's history are celebrated and remembered by the generations.
And like always, we would like to conclude our biography by asking and answering this simple question: what was her legacy? What difference did her life make? And what are the lessons that we should learn from her? How does she inspire us? So, Andrew, what would you say about Aruna Asaf Ali?
Aruna Juhi, to me, is a really interesting character in that she draws on the strength of her educational context to become a politician of great significance. She was a great public speaker as well. She was a beacon for women and for freedom fighters. As a speaker and as a presenter, she was a remarkable woman as well. But I think the overarching lesson we can learn from her is that it's possible to work across political spectrums. It's possible to work with people that you don't agree with, to work for the good of the country and the city that you are leading. She tells us about the importance of standing up for what you believe in, for what is right, and she teaches us of the enduring legacy of those who dare to challenge the status quo.
Well, that brings us to the end of this episode. What a remarkable woman Aruna was, and how impactful her life has been. We hope her story inspires and uplifts you today.
If it has done, then please do like this episode and follow our channel. We have lots more stories to tell you about some of the remarkable Indian women freedom fighters, and we look forward to joining you next time.